Aloha! I'm thrilled that you guys are coming along for a ride with me today to My Favorite Hawaii, Episode 1. In case you haven't figured this out yet, I happen to be one of the luckiest people in the world because I live on the island of Hawaii. And I enjoy having the opportunity of exploring this island on a motorcycle. Strap on your helmets. Let's ride Hawaii together. Let's go. Our journey starts in the old town of Hilo on the east coast of the island of Hawaii. Dawn and I are riding our trusty steeds north along the coast. Once we cross the Singing Bridge, we start heading through the lush green jungles and forests on the rainy side of the island, where lots of waterfalls, lots of canyons, all dump right into the ocean. As you're driving around, you're going to notice lots of different types of greenery, grasses, trees, bushes. You'll notice that we're traveling into a eucalyptus forest here. Those trees are tall as skyscrapers. Almost as tall as Dawn is, but not quite. Now, if you'll notice, we're going to hang a right. We're heading down into the town of Honokaa on the Hamakua coast. And it's a quaint little town. It's a quiet little town. It's a historic little town. And I guarantee you all these shops in here would love to get your business. Make sure when you show up with aloha, because they have a lot of aloha to give back. Just remember, as you're driving through these places, this is where people live, this is where people enjoy themselves, they're raising their families, they're doing the best they can, and they're loving life, living life. So remember to tread lightly. Remember to treat the place that you're visiting as it's your own, with respect.
Waipio Valley, straight ahead.
Here we go. Waipio Valley, one of the most photographed locations in any of the islands. You'll see it in postcards, magazines, TV shows, movies, commercials, but none of it does its justice unless you're standing here looking at it yourself. Now, as far as this road is concerned, the only way to get down it is if you do it on your 2 feet, which they're trying to outlaw, or 4-wheel drive or motorcycles. Because this is the steepest paved road in the United States. It's 25% grade, and if anybody knows what that means, that's pretty freaking steep. You don't want to cook your brakes going down the hill, and you don't want to burn up your transmission coming back up.
Yep. You don't find this in Alabama.
You'll notice people walking down and walking up. It's about a mile from the top to the bottom. Some people hate walking down because it hurts their toes. Other people hate walking up because it hurts their quads. Me, I like riding. There's not a better way to do it than on a motorcycle. Second best is in a Jeep. Just remember, when you're down here, tread lightly. Try to leave no evidence that you were here. If you bring it in, take it out with you. And if you'll notice, Dawn and I, even though we're skilled motocross assassins, we're not tearing it up. We're taking it easy. We're respecting where we are. We're respecting the Aina. We're trying to make sure that our presence is appreciated,
There, the
not
beach is right through
despised. We're almost to the beach. Just make sure when you get to the bottom of that hill and you hang a right, you don't go straight instead and go back in the valley. That's where everybody lives. You don't want to go back there. You want to come out to the beach. You only go in the valley when you're invited by somebody who lives there. And just remember, if you brought it in, take it out. There's no gas down here. There's no concessions down here. So if you walk, make sure you have enough water. And if you brought a camera, make sure your battery's not dead, because you're gonna want to use it like crazy. You're gonna find wild horses down here. You're going to have opportunities of going out in the water and experiencing waterfalls. You step out on the shore and look towards the land. You see waterfalls everywhere you look. I'm glad you guys came on this ride with me. I know it was brief, but you know what? Every time I do it, it's just as special as the first time I did it. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for riding Hawaii today with me. And Don.